going further away.
Hi, are you in?
No, I've only got half of me on.
Yeah, well, this is a situation. Okay, so angelic activations. Welcome
Hi everyone.
to another week of angelic activations. Okay, so before we begin, I'm going to do something a little bit different today, and I'm actually going to do some light language channeling because I feel I need to do more of this on these actual calls. So I'm going to invite you just to take some breaths. I'm just feeling the expansion of your heart space here. Dropping your energy, dropping your focus down to here. Now going to transmit some light codes, some light language through this space from my heart to yours, and we're going to allow the angels to work through this space. Inea haku e ma'ina, kai ia nahra ia si matai, leki na kukurani mai. Eshinatia enka kikewai ma'inai. So knowing if you are here today, that you are going to fully receive this message, that it's going to activate something in your life, whether that be a deeper connection with your angels or with the people around you or with your purpose. There will be something here for you today because you are drawn to receiving this message. Tila marahatu te makai shinamati sisi wa enanea e manahaka karani kiti shinahala araniwa ima sakata she. So feeling these beautiful light codes, embodying and activating your field, feeling the angelic connection, infiltrating your system. And whether you feel it or not, just knowing that it is working. Maybe it's just a sense of peace. Maybe it's just a deep inner knowing that something is happening, that you are here to receive and to say yes to a new level of yourself. So we're just going to send some codes in just for embodying your angelic connection, which means that you are able to show up in the world in a more confident and expansive way. Milaranna ia he si wahei. Kem taheki ma maharai sinahea lekura inahea ni ako ne anyawae. So now feeling your guardian angel's presence fully merging with you, fully merging with your being, knowing that your guardian angel is always there, and setting the intention to really connect with them today, or if you're watching this later on through this video. Okay, when you're ready, if you haven't already, just opening your eyes. Okay, hi Debs, how are you, love? Okay. Right, okay, so first of all, if you are watching this later on, do let us know on YouTube or on Facebook by leaving us a little comment below, just to let us know that you have watched this and anything that you have received. And it can also just be like a little heart or an angel or something like that. And what that says is that you have received this energy, that you have received this connection. And as well as that, it does also help this content to reach more people. So thank you in advance for doing that. Okay, so I want to share something super exciting that is coming up that I just launched yesterday. I'm only going to be doing it probably once because what I'm realizing more and more is that energetically I want to create things quite quickly and I want to get them out there quickly, right? So I have created a 6-week group live beginner light language activation course. That is going to start on April the 2nd. It's going to be on Zoom and it's going to be every Tuesday for 6 weeks from 7 till 9. Okay, so if you feel drawn to anything that you've seen me do here or on my YouTube channel or TikTok or wherever you might have seen me or come across me or whatever, then, you know, do reach out and I will send you the full details for that. because light language, super powerful, super expansive. It's going to open up your spiritual gifts. It's going to help you with your purpose. I've been working with people now doing this for over 2 years, and in every instance it has opened up the person's intuition, their gifts, their confidence in their channeling and their expression to whole new levels. So if this is something that intrigues you, please do get in touch. Hi Selena. Right, okay, do you want to say things, Mother?
Oh, okay, is it my turn?
I suppose so.
Okay, so yeah, I'm Amy's mum, if you don't know us already. I am a medium, so I'm Clare.
Hi Amy's mum.
So I am Clare Lusty Angel Medium. So what I do is I do readings, but they're not just tarot readings, these are sittings where we bring spirit forward. So whenever I do a reading, I always bring spirit forward first, and then afterwards, if there's time or if you feel you would like it, then there's a bit of a tarot reading. So, but they're always very lovely. We make contact with the angels, and we make contact with spirit worlds through our guides. So they're a beautiful experience. So I have a couple of spaces left for readings next week if you want to book in with me. So I can do these via Zoom, phone, or if you're near to us, then just book into Middleton. So I'm also doing, I do healings, angelic Reiki healings, if anybody feels that they want to experience these. These are incredibly powerful healings. Again, connecting with your angels while we're doing the healings. And the healings are done through the angels, not through me. My ego is put to one side, and it's all done through my beautiful healing angel. So if anybody again would like to have that, they have to be done in person.
Oh, that's nice. Deborah said Claire gave me a wonderful reading.
Oh,
that's really nice. Thanks, Deborah.
So put me off a train now.
Yeah, but no, but you have to talk to the people
right.
as the people are jumping on. That's the point of a Facebook Live.
So one thing that I'm offering as well is if you ever want to learn mediumship and tarot, so this would be how to channel and how to do original Rider-Waite tarot cards. So these tarot cards, they're called original because every other tarot cards are taken from them and are considered more of a novelty. Even though they are wonderful, it's nice to have a background in these cards, really. So I'm offering that online at the moment. Or if you're in the vicinity of this area, obviously we can arrange to do those in your own time and maybe come here as well. So I think that's it, is it, Amy? Have I messed anything out?
If you're wanting to know about that, obviously just message my mum Claire, Lost in Medium and Healer, and what I will do is I will just put her Facebook in the comments. If you are wanting to know about the 6-week beginner light language course, I will put that in the comments as well. So yeah, they're the main two things that we've got coming up, aren't they?
Yeah. Also, angelic Reiki, we do attunements as well. So if anybody's interested in learning how this beautiful healing modality works and wants to become an angelic Reiki healer, again, just get in touch with us.
Okay, so what's going on, everyone? How's everyone doing? Right, so my mum's going to talk today a little bit about guardian angels, aren't you, Mother?
Apparently so. Okay.
Yeah, you said you was.
So, I know. It all depends on how we're inspired on the day. So
first of all, who has made contact with their guardian angel? Let us know in the comments below.
I was going to say show of hands because I feel like I'm back at school. Show of hands, please.
No comments.
Show of comments, please. Okay, shall I carry on, dearie?
Yes.
Right, okay.
Good.
So, when we're talking about guardian angels, I'm just going to clarify who and what they are. But I always feel, when I mention guardian angels, people get this look of the expression on their faces of like, well, what is that anyway? Because I feel like the guardian angels don't get the, what's the word? The profile that they should. They're slightly ignored by most people.
Yeah.
So people seem to know exactly what spirit guides are. Yeah, that, you know, spirit guides are the ones that, you know, they help you to do readings and they guide you, but they are a guide. But people are a bit woolly when it comes to guardian angels, as in, do they exist? Are they real? Are they not? Well, we're here to tell you that absolutely 100% your guardian angel does exist.
Can I just say something as well?
She can.
Because Selena said that she's got 3. I feel like I've got 2, definitely.
Yeah,
what would you say to that?
I would say definitely everybody has 1.
Yeah.
I always feel if you're meant to be doing some work, like spiritual work or have a life purpose, I think you are assigned more than 1. But yeah, I just wanted to, I think it's best if we just try and figure out basically how they communicate with us, because for the most part, guardian angels only intervene in your life if your life is in danger until they are activated. So, you know, one of the reasons for this is, yes, I feel like they just sort of, because people say, well, what do they do? Are they just sort of following you around every single day? Which is kind of, it's kind of spooky, or it's a bit strange that this being is following you around all day long and not saying anything or not communicating or just silently. But the thing is, they are communicating more than likely every single minute of the day. So when I say they remain, we do have to activate them, but they are trying very hard to communicate with us every single minute of the day. So the way they communicate is quite often when they want to get your attention, or when you become aware and want to talk to your angels, they will probably send you feathers and pennies and start showing you synchronicities of all kinds of numbers and all kinds of things. Your guardian angel will be speaking to you in your ear. They are not like Oompa Loompas all look the same. They are completely unique individuals with their own personality. So we all imagine our guardian angels to be these beings who are all dressed in white with big white fluffy wings. Well, some of them might be, but many of them are completely different to that, completely different, and have their own colours and their own energies. And mine, I know, has a really good, one of mine, I definitely have more than one, has an amazing sense of humour. And is always, always trying to make me laugh. That I do know. So I became aware of my guardian angel around the age of 8. Everything seems to me to have happened around that age, because I think I started to become aware of what was going on in my head. It's a very strange thing, but I remember sitting talking to the angels in the garden and just, well, talking to myself, if you like, and just saying, hang on a minute, why am I talking to myself in my head? Who am I talking to? Because I became aware that I was having constant voices. Being a medium, I did experience spirit voices as well as angelic voices, but there was one in particular that was constantly talking to me. And I remember having endless conversations. And you might find you do this yourself. It's like the inner monologue. Except we don't do it out to us. So it's kind of like, well, what am I going to have to eat today? And blah, 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 blah. So it's thoughts. But then you become aware that actually it's as if I'm actually speaking to somebody. So who am I talking to all the time? So I became aware, and as soon as I became aware of this, I became aware also that the thoughts that were coming were not my thoughts. And that for me was a magical moment, because I started to then to listen. Who is sending me these thoughts? I couldn't figure it out other than I knew it was an angel, but I knew there was more for me, there was more. But I then began to talk to the angels all the time. So I used to do it aloud sometimes as well, and people would say, why is Claire, she's got an imaginary friend, she talks to people. Well, I did have imaginary spirit, well, they weren't imaginary friends, but I did have many spirit friends and many angelic friends. But it is when you become aware of that inner voice and start to realise that those thoughts actually are not yours. That's when you start to really listen to your guardian angel. And, you know, you may hear your spirit guides, you may hear spirit as well, but there'll be one constant voice at least speaking to you all the time. It may even appear as if it sounds like you, but then every now and then you start to become aware that this isn't your voice. This is your guardian angel. So when you receive an idea, and you receive these ideas all the way through your life, every minute of the day, we are being downloaded with ideas. So you might wake up one morning and think, oh, you know what? I fancy being a nurse. This is when you're younger, or now, I don't know. Maybe you're thinking of a change of career and you think, do you know, I really fancy looking into nursing. And you think, that's your idea. Ha! It isn't. It's not your idea. This is why it's so important to do something about these suggestions that are coming to you. You know, it is, maybe that's your life purpose. Look into it. So we have to act on those positive thoughts that are coming through, because this is definitely the way your guardian angel speaks to you, through putting thoughts into your head. Now, I have got loads of stories to prove this, but I don't really want to go into too much of it today. But just to let you know that to begin to have a connection with your guardian angel is about listening to what's going on inside your head, if you like. Then it's actually not going on inside your head. It's being put there by your angel. So at the beginning, I said the angels don't intervene in your life. They do, as in they're putting all these suggestions in them. But actually, for the most part, when they're talking, we dismiss 99% of these thoughts. Completely dismiss them. And have been doing all of our lives until you become spiritually awake. And then you start to listen to 99% of the thoughts and start to understand that, hang on a minute, this isn't me. So it isn't an illness. The angels will never ever tell you to do anything that isn't good. You will begin to recognise, and what you need to do then is to acknowledge your angel and just try and find out who they are. Meditate, see if you get a name, and the names that they give are not just names. They're not always names that you understand. So they're not always English names or names that you can even get your tongue round. They can be a sound or a vibration, but they will give you, you know, one of my guardian angels is called Rose. And when I asked her, because she was sending me roses all over the place, I was receiving roses left, right and centre, and I kept asking for weeks and weeks, you know, what's your name, what's your name? I thought, you're not even listening to me. Why don't you tell me your name? And it dawned on me, all these roses I've received were from my guardian angel. And she said, you can call me Rose. And she said her name, and I can't get my earthly tongue around the name. And she said, quite often it is a vibration that you can hear but you cannot say. So any word that comes into your head will be your guardian angel. Once you've asked, that will be what they want you to call them. So never ever dismiss the name, even if it sounds very strange or even very earthly. Don't dismiss that name. So I'm just going to talk about something the angels keep referring me back to, because I do have many instances where I've spoken to guardian angels. So I'll just give you one instance where my guardian angel intervened in my life. And this was about 5 years ago, when I was taking my little granddaughter for a walk in the pushchair. And see, that's old fashioned, isn't it? A pushchair. Everybody says buggies now. It's in a pushchair. So, yeah, I've never really heard pushchair, not for a long time. So off we were doing our walk, and we came to a crossing which is quite busy. So I was looking, remembering my green cross code and being a very good girl, looking everywhere, and I couldn't see anything coming. So I started to put one foot in the road, and then this was an audible voice. No, not now. Wait, there's a motorbike coming. So I sort of stood there, and there's cars going past and from the other side, and they're looking at me as if to say, why did she hesitate? What's wrong with her? And I thought, I can't hear a motorbike. I don't get this. So I literally waited a couple of seconds more, And then sure enough, a motorbike came careering out of nowhere and went up onto the pavement opposite for some unknown reason, and then back onto the road. He must have just spun slightly out of control up onto the pavement and down onto the road. And had I have ignored that, I surely would have hit that pavement exactly at that time. So the guardian angels definitely intervened in my life and in the life of my granddaughter, and luckily I listened.
What about when you were at school and they carried you up? When you nearly fell? What about that one?
This was one of the first instances where I felt my guardian angel physically. So this was, I remember it very clearly, in a science lab, sitting on a science stool. Or we were coming into the science class and about to sit down. And for some unknown reason, somebody pulled my stool out of the way, or it just came out of the way, and I started to go down. And when somebody falls, it's bang, I've fallen, ouch.
Yeah.
But I didn't. I felt arms around me, and I felt like I floated down in slow motion. I remember going down onto the floor, and it was as if everything around me was in slow motion as well, like a time warp, that everything around me had gone really slow. And then my friend who was next to me turned round to me and said, "What just happened? You look like you floated down. That was the strangest thing I've ever seen." She actually witnessed that. So I got myself up, completely unharmed. They put me down so gently, like I was on a feather bed. That's the only way I can describe it, as something soft. And I just stood up. And I remember just sitting down, completely not dazed because I knew what it was, but completely in awe of what had just happened. I never ever forgot that. So I know that that was one of the first instances my guardian angels made themselves known to me, really. So I'm going to talk about a more recent incident, that talking to my angel. And Amy, you can, if you feel like you want to add in anything anytime, just feel free. So this is about when Amy did one of her quantum healing sessions with me. So I don't know if it's an age thing, but I'm terrified of hypnosis in any form. I love to meditate, love to connect with the angels, love to do all that. But I have such a blockage on hypnotherapy. So it, it was a few good talks with Amy, and she said, well, you need to do this, you need to have some healing, you need to experience.
No,
this.
I didn't say that. I didn't say you need to do it. I would never say
like you
that.
to. Okay, I'll
say
change
I
that.
feel you could benefit from it.
Yeah, okay, that's more likely what she said.
Yeah, I was like quite.
So I just thought, you know what, I've experienced so much, but I still had this mental block. I think of them as magicians and what they're going to do, and so it's just one of those things. So I wasn't sceptical because I trust Amy, and I know that I wouldn't be taken anywhere. But I was still remember my heart thumping and thinking, I don't know what to expect, and I don't want to go fully under, and I never want to lose consciousness. And so we went, she carried on with it, and she took me on a journey. And I just remember going quieter and quieter, which is what Amy says happens. Your voice goes very quiet. So I remember floating away, and when I'm, because this is another thing, at night time, your guardian angel will take you to spirit world safely there and back. Definitely, you will travel. That's one of the things your guardian angel does every night. So I felt the feeling of floating again. And once I feel that, I completely trust, because I know it's my guardian angel helping me to reach that level of consciousness, if you like, and that level of vibration where we can experience. So,
good way of putting it, that, actually.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
So I remember just being really relaxed and feeling ecstatically happy. And I can't remember all of it because I don't think I'm supposed to, but I do remember very clearly being out in space. That's what it looked like. I was completely out in space and being bodiless and just standing next to my guardian angel, and my angel was pointing in one direction, so I followed the line where she was pointing, and I saw the earth as clear as anything. I saw Mother Earth. our beautiful earth. And then the next thing, I was gazing on the earth, and then I turned my head the other way, back to my angel, and she pointed in the opposite direction, where there was, I can only call it millions, if not billions, of angels. And I thought, well, this is amazing. I must have gone to the angelic kingdom, but we appeared to be in outer space. And then something happened. It was like almost like a black hole that I was seeing started to appear downwards. And then all of the angels went through the hole. It's as if they came to the edge of the hole, they circled around it, and then they all started to jump into it. So I'm thinking, oh, this is a bit strange. Billions of them. And I was asked to do the same. And I just remember thinking, well, here goes. And I was taken by the hand and was taken down this hole. But it wasn't a hole. It was literally like something out of sci-fi film or something. There was all lights that I could see and noises, and it was like a tunnel. But it was travelling incredibly fast. And then we all ended, and I say we because I was definitely with them, we all ended just above the earth in outer space. And the angels seemed to gather around the earth, billions and billions of angels all gathering around the earth. And I was taken with them and stood next to them alongside my guardian angel. And they were completely and utterly silent, or so I thought. It appeared that they were completely silent, and for a time they appeared motionless. And I remember thinking, I was watching them for a while and thinking, not that I'm bored, but I wish they'd do something. What are they doing? And then I became aware that actually they were all communicating in one voice together. So the way I perceived it was they were communing to God, to the universe, to the divine in one voice. And then they suddenly all began to hold hands and to connect, and they took my hand as well. And then there was utter silence again, and it was a deafening, I can only class it as a deafening silence, and we were all looking down to the earth. And I thought, this is bizarre. And they were putting light, it's as if all the light was shining through each and every, like a beacon of light coming down to each and every angel and passing all the way to earth. And then after a time, my angel took me by the hand and took me back through the vortex, the tunnel, and back up into outer space. And I just remember feeling immense love, and asking my guardian angel, what just happened? So she said, the angels are healing, the angels are gathering round the earth and healing the earth. The earth has a dense atmosphere around it. The atmosphere is of fear, because as we know, vibrations of a lower energy are like fear and sorrow, and the vibrations have become around the earth like a thick smog. And I think it was from COVID and from all the wars, and the way that the earth is at the moment is all the people are united in fear, and there was so much death and illness and terrification in the entire country during those COVID years, that we produced ourselves a thick, dense energy, and the angels are with their lights, it's as if they're penetrating it and making it disappear, or changing the vibration. So I remember being in awe of this and asking my guardian angel, and the guardian angel said to me, these are the silent ones. And I thought, wow, that's incredible. They are working silently. These are the silent ones. And then I was taken back. I was becoming aware that I was travelling back again, but I was still communicating with my angel. And the angel said to me, you are a silent one. I didn't perceive it as you are an angel. It wasn't like that. They weren't saying to me you are an angel. because they weren't just, because the angel also said to me, my guardian angel also said to me, there are millions of us on the earth today who we want to open up and begin to connect to the angels above the earth. And the way that they need to do this is to connect with their guardian angels, and then to consciously send that healing up to the angels that are surrounding the earth to help in the healing. So the angel also said that the angels above the earth are the silent ones, and the earth angels, I'm not sure we are angels, but that's the name we like to use, or the light workers, were all around the earth and beginning to waken up now. And we don't necessarily have to be mediums and healers. We have a specific purpose on the earth now to connect with the angels and join in with that healing, to raise the vibration of the earth, to make it easier for Mother Earth to heal. So this all came out in a quantum healing, and actually all made complete sense to me. So I know that it's incredibly important, and part of my journey is to talk about the guardian angels, and to have the angels, have people connect with their own angels. Each one of you has an amazing being who walks beside you every day. So this being has also been with you in past lives as well. It's the same angel. So this being knows your life purpose, knows everything you've experienced, and knows everything about you. So, and they are actually your best friend. So they're not some strange energy that follow you around for no particular purpose. They're there for a particular purpose, and we have to start to listen to them by listening to their guidance, which is happening every second of the day. So I hope that makes sense. The things that are shown to me and to Amy as well are amazing, and to many, many others. We're not unique in this, but we do channel the angels, don't we, Amy? Our specific calling on earth is to channel the angels. And the light language is incredible. You know, it really puts you on a different vibration as well.
I feel like my purpose is to help people channel their own angels. I don't necessarily believe in having constant readings from people. Like, I think it's a state of disempowerment when we do that. Like, we need to learn how to connect from ourselves. We need to learn how to connect ourselves and have that faith and trust in our own journey. Like, readings are fine every now and again, but what I'm getting at is, and like, you're a medium, and obviously you totally agree with me here, don't you?
I totally agree.
Sorry, go on.
Right. You sure you don't want to finish and I can speak?
No, it's fine. No, it's fine. It's fine. You say what
I was just going to say, yeah, I am an angel medium, and the whole purpose, and for many mediums, you know, the whole purpose of having readings is for the purpose of healing. So sittings, especially, bringing spirit forward, bringing your loved ones forward, and it's done with my guardian angel. Bring the loved ones forward for the specific purpose of healing, so that you know that they've survived, and with evidence that they have survived and are doing okay, for the purpose of healing. That's it really. But you know, I do like to, when we have a tarot reading, it's different as well. So this gives clarity on your life purpose, or the different aspects of your life, shows me what's going on, and offers a way forward. That's different. But again, I wouldn't suggest that somebody has that too often, because the idea is to empower you.
Right, exactly.
Because you all have your own spirit guides. Every single person born on this earth is assigned a guardian angel and a spirit guide, and possibly more than one of each, you know. Your spirit guide, unlike your guardian angel, will come and go. So there are different guides, but you will have one main one as well, especially if you have opened up to doing this kind of work. But they will come and go, and your angel will stay with you constantly. And one thing I've learned as well doing this work is that the guardian angels, it appears that they follow you around, and I always think, well, if I sit down, do they sit down? If I eat, what do they do? But I do know that if there's more than one of you in the room, then there's more than one angel. And these angels have fun together. My angel is fun. My angel likes to dance.
I just want to speak to this for a moment because Wayne has asked me a question and Suzanne has asked me as well.
Absolutely.
We don't do readings. That's not what we're here for. We used to do that. But what we are here for is to help people to realise that they have a connection with their own angels and guides. And what the purpose of these angelic activations is to empower you to start to be more connected in yourself. Because what we realised was giving people constant readings in this way, it's not a deep enough connection.
No,
it's only kind of like, it doesn't really help a person. It gives them temporary relief.
Yeah, it touches them for the moment, which is amazing. And I would just say with Wayne that I am receiving little bits of messages for him through the angels again, just to say that things will change. It will not be like this forever. And just basically just to hold on. Hold on. That's what they keep saying, is just hold on, hold on, hold on. Everything will eventually turn out for the best. That low feeling is, again, ask the angels to help you with that. Bring in, if anybody, and I feel like this, one thing I've also learned, I've said this many times, is when you are on the vibrations of the angels, you may not feel, you'll feel love, but you could also feel overwhelmed because the angels are doing work to heal. So they will, you may feel overwhelmed when you're watching something really sad. But it comes from a place of love, because what the angels will do, they open up your heart so that your emotions become, I don't know what the word is, it's kind of enhanced, you know what I mean? The emotions become, what's the word, Amy? Heightened. That would be it. So if you are, sometimes when you feel low, it might be that your emotion is also heightened for no particular purpose, other than the fact that you are actually channeling the angels and maybe have tapped into this dense energy of sadness. So if it's coming from a place of love, which many people think that the energy is, you know, is negative. Actually, if it's coming from a place of love, as in if you watch something sad on the television and you feel tearful, that's because you're feeling love and empathy towards those people or that situation. Just send blessings to it. Send blessings and healing to that situation.
Yeah,
it's so important to do that. And if you're feeling low, then send blessings to yourself at that moment. Send healing in that moment to yourself.
Love it. So good. Okay. Thank you, Mother. Yeah, so yeah, we definitely believe more in kind of, you know, teaching people, showing people, helping people, inspiring people how to actually work with their angels and guides. If you want to have a look on my YouTube channel, there's lots of free content on there. I am going to be running a light language activation beginner course, which is starting on April the 2nd for anyone that feels called. So light language opens up your intuition to help you to connect with your angels, guides, with your multidimensional self. And that is going to really help you on this journey as well. If you do feel called, just leave me a message and I will send you the information for that. Have you got anything else you want to say?
Just that if anybody feels that they would like a reading, just a healing reading, and wanting to bring spirit, have answers from spirit and just a bit of clarity on life, just give me a message. I was about to say something else. Yeah, on the why can't I speak today? Talking about angels, Amy and I are planning, hopefully this year, a really good event, an angel event. So it's exciting, it's in planning stages, but we both are being inspired now to do this angel event. So this will be a one-day event. So keep looking at our pages and keep tuning into us, because we will be talking more about this angel event.
Okay, if you have got anything else that obviously, you know, you want us to answer a specific question, one of these live streams about the angels or guides or whatever, you can always put like a comment in, and then, you know, we may or may not answer it. We may create some content around it if we feel that it will benefit like the collective. So we're here every Tuesday at 5 p.m. for the angelic activations. I will be here at some point on a Thursday. I try and do 5 p.m, but it depends if I've got a session, so it may be earlier this Thursday with the Manifest Your Spiritual Business activation. Okay, right, so I'm sending you lots of love, and yeah, if you're watching later on, don't forget to comment, whether that be on YouTube or on here on Facebook. So we'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.